Find the common ratio. So sometimes if we're given some information, for example, if we know that s equals -4 and a sub 1 equals -3, can we actually find our common ratio? So we want to remember that s is the sum for an infinite geometric series. And we can go ahead and use our sum formula and plug into this. So if we look at that formula, plug a -4 in for the s, plug in -3 for a sub 1, so that's going to go on the top, divide it by 1 minus r. And now we can solve for r. One way that you could approach this is to go ahead and make this -4 over 1, so you have a fraction equal to a fraction, which allows us to cross multiply. So -3 times 1, or -3, equals -4 times 1 minus r. Then we'll do some distributing. -3 equals a -4 plus 4r. Add 4 to both sides. 1 equals 4r, divide by 4. So we have our common ratio is 1/4. Now we will get fractions back on these. Remember, if a sum exists, if you're actually given a sum, then that means the absolute value of your ratio is less than 1. So you're going to get positive or negative fractions like that one. So there's our common ratio. This next example, same exact thing. Just plug in what we know into the formula. So our sum is 10. So we have 10 equals a sub 1, 15, divided by 1 minus r. And again, we can just approach it by cross multiplying. So 15 equals 10 times 1 minus r. Do some distributing. And then solve for r. So we subtract 10 from both sides. 15 minus 10 is 5, equals a -10r. Divide by that -10. So the common ratio for this series is a 5 divided by -10, which is a -1/2. You could maybe be asked to find the first term given the ratio, and so we could use the same formula and just plug in what you have and solve for what you're missing.